Hello, YouTube. Today is October the 6th of 2023, and we have a new mayor of Memphis. His name is Paul Young, and I have to tell the truth, I did not vote for Paul Young because he is young and he has no experience at being a mayor. Because the mayor needs to know about solidarity. He needs to know about the things that concern Memphians, and he needs to know about the Board of Commissions, the City Councilman's office, and I don't think Paul Young knows any of those things. So let's flip it over. This is Mayor Paul Young, and it says, I'm writing to ask you to vote as the next mayor of Memphis. He has always been a city within great promise, yet it has never been able to reach its full potential. Right. I am the right candidate to lead the city toward a better future. For the past 20 years, I have been committed to rebuilding Memphis neighborhoods. He must have missed my neighborhood. My experience in housing and community development, as well as being president and CEO of the Downtown Memphis Commission, has prepared me to take on this role. My opponents have been wasting time with negative ads while the future of Memphis is at stake. It's time for a change. I don't need a job. I want a job. I am passionate about the job and about making a difference and getting things done. I understand your needs and concerns of both the older and younger generation. Well, Mr. Paul Young, Mayor Paul Young, I am of the older generation, and I have a current situation going in my backyard that Gina Swearingen of District 4 failed to do anything about. So if you're really concerned about your citizens of Memphis, you can start by helping me out with the situation in my backyard where my neighbors behind me dumped half of a tree that they cut up in the corner of my backyard. So that's a good place for you to start. And then you could start with C.J. Davis. See, can you get a better chief of police? That's another place for you to start. And then you could work on the potholes in the road. That's another place for you to start. And then you could work on the racial divide in Memphis. That's another place for you to start. And then you can see if you can't appoint somebody else to run 201 Poplar, because under Sheriff Bonner, there have been 52 deaths. He has been the sheriff of 201 Poplar for over 23 years. And under him, 52 people have died. That's 52 sons, 52 daughters, 52 human beings. So you got a lot of places where you not need to start work. And they say in order to kill a snake, you have to kill the head. So I would suspect that C.J. Davis should be the first one to go. I would suspect that the next one to go would be Sheriff Bonner. So those are two places that you could start if you want to bring a change in Memphis. And then work on what are they called? Code enforcement. Get code enforcement off of the streets, directing traffic and dealing with traffic violations, and put them back into the neighborhoods. I have a car that has been parked outside of my house abandoned for almost a year. And although they have come and put stickers on that car is still sitting there. So if you want to make a real change in Memphis, those are the things that you could work on in my eyesight. Chief Chief of Police C.J. Davis out, Sheriff Bonner out, reinstruct code enforcement, reconstruct code enforcement, and put the city bus lines back on track. As long as I have lived in Memphis, there has been a bus that has come through this neighborhood, but that is not the case anymore. If you have to catch a bus, you have to walk down Lamar, which is maybe about a mile or so away from where I live. Fortunately, I don't have to ride a bus, but for the people that do, that are still working in the neighborhood, there needs to be a change. There needs to be a bus that goes down the main street that runs through my neighborhood of District 4. All right, let's get back to what Mayor Paul Young says. The person who wins this race will determine the future of Memphis for the next decade. We can't afford to wait any longer. We need to take action now and write a new chapter in the history of Memphis. All right, Mayor Paul Young, you won, so you the man that have to make those changes. All right, YouTube, y'all stay healthy, stay blessed, and congratulations to Mayor Paul Young. I'm out. Well, let me flip it on the other side so y'all can see a better picture of Mayor Paul Young. He is the new mayor of Memphis. Congratulations.